Why do you need gas?
Are protected by an electric fence. Generators provide the electricity.
Our generators run on gas. Look, we own a dairy farm a few miles up the road. If y'all be willing to lower your guns, we can talk about some kind of trade.
How y'all doing on food? We got plenty at the dairy.
Lee, why don't you and Mark check the place out, see if it's legit. I'm going with you. I got your back if anything seems fishy.
So, what do y'all think?
Man. No deal. No
I think
deal.
we'll stay here. We're starting to develop a good vibe here at the motel.
Good vibe? Well, Christ, Daddy-o, I'm sorry the folks with the food supply and defenses didn't tickle your pretty pink ass.
We need to think like a group, Lee. This affects everyone.
Then we vote. If everyone agrees, then we'll send you guys with some gas to check the place out.
And if we don't?
Then we'll stay in this wretched roach motel with your recreational paperweight over there. Plus, we stay close to Macon where we have access to the pharmacy. For Dad. Kenny,
Why does she look like
Katja,
she's missing a hand?
We go.
Dad?
You betcha, Pumpkin.
Carly?
I said we go.
I'm in. If they're offering food, we gotta at least check it out.
Clementine, what do you think?
Lee, I'm very hungry.
All right. Looks like we're going to a dairy.
So, this dairy, you guys really have food?
Sure do. We lost most of the cattle, but we still have lots of milk, butter, and cheese stocked up.
And with the vegetables we grow, we got plenty of food.
It's nice to get away from that motel for a while. This Lily Kenny thing is starting to get ridiculous. Personally, I'd be happier if you started to take charge more.
Kenny keeps us motivated. He believes in hope and knows how important it is for us not to give that up.
Yeah,
Can't
stuff
fault
always
him for
does
that.
get out on a
Or
farm,
maybe
doesn't
you just
it?
don't want to be in charge
Well, not everyone thinks I'm so trustworthy.
because of your past. Does anyone else know?
Larry knows.
Great. That can't be easy.
Clementine might know. She was there when we were talking in the drugstore. Asked me about it. I lied to her, but
What exactly did happen with the senator?
you know what happened.
I only know what the press was told. I don't know your story.
Sometimes I wonder if I should talk to the group about it.
You don't have to. Whatever happened before things went to hell doesn't matter anymore.
Not sure everyone would see it that way.
Maybe you're right.
Wait, so
Listen,
can you
over the
explain to
years,
me
I've
how you
reported
build a
on
good
some pretty
computer?
messed up
Do you like
shit.
freaking
I've seen situations like
build
yours
it from
100
scrap?
times. It doesn't
Oh,
have to
I don't
make you
know.
a bad man.
Well, basically you research parts,
Really
you figure out
appreciate
what's
that.
good and cheap for your price range.
Thank God Lee showed up when he did.
Don't spend
Lately?
too cheap, don't
Yeah,
spend
why
too
don't
much.
you tell us a little more about yourself,
Simple
Lee?
as that.
Where are you from?
And then find the best deals you can on each part. Order each part. Try and order
Right here in the heart of
and
Joplin.
try and
That's what I like
order
to
as many
hear.
of them as
Y'all
you
seem
can
pretty
from the
settled
same
in at
place.
that motor inn.
That way you get a
Who's running
discount.
things over there?
Once you get all the parts you need, get them all ordered to you, build it.
I am. You guys have any questions? You come to me.
How many people you got over there anyway?
Enough to defend ourselves.
Well, that's good. Getting dangerous out there. Well, you guys know. Well, we'd love to get you all out to the dairy. Like I said, we got plenty of food, and quite frankly, we could always use an extra helping hand.
In the summers, I used to help out on a goat farm.
Yeah, that's great. Everything helps.
Mama's been running the dairy for well, as long as I can remember, but now it's
You think you're gonna cut me out of this?
Shit, get down.
No one's trying to cut you out of anything.
You and Gary are always pulling this
Is there a
shit.
place where you can buy one already built
Those
that's
look
good?
like the people who raided my camp.
Who are they?
You.
I'm not really gonna
hungry, and you
say a
guys
good
keep
place
it
to
up.
just
don't
buy
need
one
to-
pre-built because
Yeah, you know,
pre-builts are
What are you gonna fucking
are
do
never
about it?
Don't worry,
guaranteed.
Danny and I got you covered if something happens.
Your best bet is find somebody who knows how to build a computer and have them help you.
Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you!
Jesus.
Asshole.
The world out here has gone to shit. Come on, let's get to the dairy where it's safe.
Well, they was definitely bandits. Interesting.
Here it is. St. John Family Dairy. Y'all can see how we kept this place so safe.
The fence keeps them out?
You betcha. They fry like bugs in a zapper. We're pushing 4,000 volts through that thing with generators and amps.
I'm going to assume that's a lot.
This is a really brilliant setup.
Suits us just fine.
This place looks untouched. You'd never know the rest of the world is in ruins.
It's worth protecting. Hence all the juice.
I thought I saw y'all with company coming down the drive.
Guys, this is our mama.
I'm Brenda St. John, and welcome to the St. John Dairy.
This here's Lee. He's from Macon.
A couple of our old farmhands were from Macon. They grow 'em good there.
They got a few more friends staying at the old motel.
Oh my goodness, that place is pretty vulnerable. Have you got someone with survival experience to lead your group?
Kenny's working on getting us somewhere safer. He doesn't think the motor inn will stay safe forever.
Sounds like a smart man.
Hold on, I thought you said someone else was running things.
Oh, yeah, I thought she was asking about survival tactics.
Well, it don't matter. You're here now. We'll make sure you're safe and comfortable.
Does that offer apply to the rest of us?
We're all incredibly hungry.
These are for y'all. Baked fresh this morning.
Amazing.
Can't get stuff like that anymore. Not without a cow for milk and butter, that's for sure.
That's right. Hopefully Maybelle will make it through this bout of whatever she's got and be with us for a good long while.
Your cow is sick? But she...
We have a vet. We could bring her here. We can help you folks out.
A vet? Oh my! Our prayers have been answered.
Maybe our whole group could come. For the day.
Well, how about this? Y'all go get your veterinary friend and I'll prepare some dinner. A big feast for all you hungry souls. It'd be nice to have some folks to help out around here again. Danny, why don't you come help me out in the kitchen?
Why don't I head back with the food and round up everyone for the trip over here?
Might
Town
want
must
to take
be
someone
infected.
with you. Remember, those roads can
I
be
think the whole
dangerous.
thing's a
I
setup.
can handle myself.
I don't trust
Take
it.
this. Why don't you go ahead and take Ben along anyway?
Take care of yourself, Lee. See you in a while.
Mark, Lee, why don't you take a look around? Once you get settled in, I could use some help securing the perimeter.
Is there a problem?
Sometimes the dead get tangled up in the fence before they fry and end up knocking over a post. It'd be a big help if you could walk the perimeter. You can learn a little something about our fence. I'm gonna go top off the generators before they run dry. Come get me when you're ready.
You betcha. This place is incredible. It's got food. And that fence? Oh man, that fence. If we play our cards right, this might turn out to be a place we can stay. So how do you want to play this?
Before we can think about bringing our whole group here to stay, we need to figure out if this place is as safe as they're telling us.
Right. Obviously they think it's safe.
Can I link good
But is it
parts?
safe enough for the
Nah,
kids?
that's
I noticed a broken swing over there.
that's not something I'd rather do.
There's other things not working that we just can't see yet.
Cause I don't want
Checking the
somebody
fence
coming back
perimeter?
to me
Sounds
complaining
like a
about
decent
how
way
they
to
got
get
a
good
faulty
look at the
part.
defenses.
All right. I'll keep my eyes open, and you find out what you can from Andy.
Just do some research. It's not that hard to do. It's a good thing to learn how to do on your own anyways.
there, Lee. What can I do for you, sweetie?
Can I help you with anything around the house?
I think with Danny's help, I've got things pretty well squared away in the kitchen. But feel free to check with Andy. He's got a lot of weight on his shoulders these days, so I'm sure he'd love any help he can get.
How many rooms does this house have?
Rooms? Why do you ask?
Oh, just curious, I guess.
Let's not start thinking too far ahead here. Let's just focus on getting y'all a good home-cooked meal tonight.
Well, if anything comes up that I can help with, feel free to let me know.
Well, Lee, I sure appreciate it.
No problem. This dairy won a lot of ribbons in its day, huh?
This place was my daddy's life. Meant everything to him. You know, when he first bought this place, it was a single-story house.
Is that right?
After us kids was born, he insisted on adding a second floor. Said they had to have room for as many babies as they could have. Mama, she was done after Dad.
My folks stopped after 2 as well.
Then one day, the world changed. Now this place is all we have left of Daddy. That's why we take such good care of it, and why we want to share it with good folks like yourselves.
Well, you gotta think, Intro, it's not just gonna be me you'll be ruining the game for. It'll be the entire YouTube community that watches my YouTube video. So, don't say anything. Please. Creates more of an atmosphere like that.
What's that?
Generator. You guys come along with gas just in time. Hey, don't mess with that, okay? The thing's a little tricky, and I don't want to spend half a day trying to fix it again.
I'll bet they go through a lot of wood keeping those fences repaired. If a couple of tools out in the open is as unsafe as it gets, we'll be fine here. Would have been nice to have one of these back at the motor inn. Looks like the fence runs around the entire property, not just the house.
Yep, can't take any chances when it comes to safety.
Pointy. They're storing gasoline all over the property.
So what have you found out? Is this looking like a good place to stay?
This game was different than what I thought it would be. Like, yeah, it's pretty interesting. I kind of like it.
The fence is no joke, at least around the house. I'm looking forward to seeing the rest of it. Generator might be a problem. Andy said it's tricky and repairing it takes him
When
a
do
while.
I trust anybody,
Still,
Jake?
it's a hell of a lot more secure than the motor inn. I'll keep looking around.
All right, keep me posted.
Too bad it's broken. I'll bet Clementine and Duck would have loved something like this to play on.
Kids used to like that old swing even more than the tour sometimes.
I'll bet. Mind if I fix it?
Sure, that'd be great. Mama sure does appreciate y'all helping out.
Looks like it just needs a new board for the seat and some rope. Make it safe for Clem and Duck. And let the St. John's know